Oh, wah, 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 wah. Hello. I was muted. I tend to be when I'm sharing my links, which is what I was doing until recently. Damn it, it's 21:12, which means that the sun is setting. There is pottery I need to do. I was hoping to do some other stuff. Fresh for 4 hours. That... Oh, hello, Penny. Thank you for checking in. This almost an entire stack of fish I was going to let rot. Alright, good. That guy's still dead. If I put it in here, it is only fresh for 16 hours. So it is preserved, but not very well. What is my pickaxe? Oh, and hello, it's Penny as well. Fucking, it's Vicar as well. Everybody's showing up at the same time. Welcome in, welcome in. Put the axe back. Put it back. Thank you for checking in, Vicar. Let's go and clear out this space a little bit. I was going to, like, strip mine this as well. For more solid blocks. But I only really need the 4. I will need more andesite in the future. But the future is not right now. The future is now, old man. Is it good news about your Wi-Fi? Oh, still don't have it? Oh, that's not good news. I know I just said I wasn't going to, but I might as well at least strip mine this side and get another 4 or so. Put the record on. Hello there, Lunar Void Prism. It is going. I'm just currently working on my cellar. Working at the whale wash. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, come on. I don't want no dirt. Let's go ahead and fill that with andesite cobble. Boom. It does look like it wants to create other problems. Don't break that knee. I just did this for a reason. Oh, I can't get over it. With Bennett 40. How's everybody in chat doing? Hopefully we're doing well. Hopefully better than I, anyway. I've been working hard. My thighs are... Well, not anymore, but they were chafing like fuck. Not a fan. I need to get me that... like underwear that protects against that kind of shit. Thick thighs might save lives, but they're uncomfortable at times. Not to brag about the thickness. Alright, let's go and stack these rocks. And get more rocks, stack them as well. It's a thing of beauty. My fish are going bad. That's a lot of fish to purposely let go bad. I wonder if I shouldn't cook it anyway. Yoink. Put that there. All of my pots are full of shit. Like actual shit. That would be unhygienic. Alright, chat. No poll, but what are we feeling? Do we let the 50 whatever rot, meat rot, or do we try to just cook it up? Euphoria by Calvin Klein. I'm gonna cook up the fish. It will be something I can snack on while I work on my cellar. Calari. Schmeck that in there. Grab my torch. Rot can be good since I've got bones, but I'm sure I'll let other stuff rot. Everything will return to rot eventually. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. How are you doing, Hex? How are my pigs? I should really put a little gate on here. That fox killed all 3 of my hares, but I would be lying if I said I particularly cared. Look at it go. It's already burned through 2 peat, and yet to cook a single one. If anything, that's just a waste of peat. No, but I don't know what I did with my firewood. Surely that's not all of it. That might be all of it. Sunny days sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? It's a good thing all of my stuff stays on the ground between saves, because I forgot this was down here. Single arrowhead, don't particularly care about. 14 rot, I care about quite a bit more. That wasn't the rot. Or I guess that was the rot. So yes. Alright, now that stuff's going to be fresh for a good little bit longer. Not a good long bit longer. I'm going to have to make a chest. Don't worry, pigs, I'll save you or something. Unless I forget. Holy shit, not a single one of these has cooked so far. All I successfully did was waste 5 peat. To be fair, it's not the best tool for the job. Fine, I'll throw in some fucking firewood or something. There we go. That'll actually cook it. Oh, you're stuck in ad hell? My condolences. Where are my bowls, out of curiosity? Here's some. Yoink. Now put that fucking back down. Thank you. Gotta eat some food. Let's see here. 17 days, 17 days. The turnip and red wine cap stew is actually going to go bad sooner than the fish stuff. I can hear my pigs over there. What is it, pigs? Oh, getting a VR headset? Hell yeah. I would like to try VR, but my tired ass often gets so little sleep that I'll get motion sick standing completely still. Which is probably not good. But it is the reality in which I currently live. I am super excited, because in like, what, a week, 2 weeks? I don't remember when it comes out. I don't know what today is. In like a little bit over 2 weeks, we're going to be playing, what is it called? Tomodachi Life. Which is exciting. I do plan on making a bunch of people in the Discord. Those people who want to be in the Fantasy Life, anyway. Or not Fantasy Life. Tomodachi Life, you know what I mean. Fennel won't do too well in the heat. Flax will do fine. Turnips won't do well either. Fine, I'll planting more flax, I guess. Would be nice if I could have more warm, hardy crops. Must be living the dream soon. Oh, my torch burnt out. Nothing. I don't know why I'm cooking that fish. I'll cook as many as will be cooked by the firewood on there. And then the rest gets to be turned into rot. What the hell is that? Is somebody down there making weird noises? Is it the ghost of the hares I couldn't save? You'd think the fox would just fully eat the hares. It's got unlimited access to them. Animals matter way more than crops now. Rot can be turned into compost. Ew. And compost is good for making terra preta, which is the best soil in the game. Ra-pa-pa-pa. Alright, let's go and grab this. There is a chance that I'll succeed in finishing cooking. Ra-pa-pa-pa. Hello there, Cyan Dog. Long time no see. How are you? There's another Cyan something or another that's shown up once or twice. I suppose cyan is just a color and nobody owns the rights to it. But I was surprised to find out it wasn't you. Small world, am I right? Alright, smack that in there. Into here. I guess just 40 for now. Gotta go, 200 units of copper. Let's put in another 20. Never know when you're going to need another hammer. So you're just going to stay up? Well, I appreciate you stopping by when you woke up. There we go, 300 units of copper. Put in some firewood. Bring it up to temp. I think I put my charcoal back in here. Look at the size of this boar, Cyan Dog. Look at it. It's got the large trait, so it is actually bigger than normal boars. Yoink. If I fall in that pit, they want me dead. So I need to avoid doing that. Alright. Let's go ahead and put some stuff in the cellar that doesn't go in the cellar. It's a normal habit of mine. It's a habit I would like to break. However, I don't have inventory space. And right now, I desperately need inventory space. That's basically up to temp. It'll reach 700 with that log that's currently in there. What are my tongs? My tongs have got some durability damage, but I think it happened when I was forging. I don't think pouring metal damages your tongs at all. Oh shoot, I forgot I had 2 more, whatever. We'll just make more ingots next time. I've also got 2 right there. Decisions. What do I want to do with my stuff? I might turn these 2 into a lantern. Copper lantern. Well, that's got the electrum, which I don't need. Oh, I just need to make a basic lantern. Copper lantern, not that one. Or that one. Here we go. So 2 clear quartz, which I should have. A plate and candle. Well, yeah, if I make a lantern for down here, monsters won't spawn. And since I have yet to continue expanding my cellar, it's not so large that it would need more than 1 lantern. My torch is fine for now, considering for some reason it produces light while in my backpack. Am I floating? I think I'm floating. Wild stuff. I levitate. Hello there, maybe Estonian. Woof woof indeed. I'm currently just working on some metalworking. Well, I'll be working on metalworking shortly. Right now I'm pouring metal. Come on, rapidamente, por favor. I'm hoping that that finishes smelting and that I don't have to put it back. Come on, come on. There we go. Success. Let's pour it into these. Boom. Let's not step on it. And there we go. You hate the job market, and that's totally fair. Put that back. Actually, I do still need my tongs. After being employed for a bit, it's not that hard to, like, find another job if you do lose your one. But, like, getting that first job is a huge pain in the ass. Let's go and heat that up. Also, the bellows, apparently, I don't even need this until I start working with iron, so I could have saved myself like 7 really embarrassing deaths to a bear. Did not need them yet. Put that back. Of course, if I'm accidentally pulling my ingots off and needing to reheat them, then it probably helps. Burnout and probably depression. I don't think I've got depression. I make a lot of jokes that make it sound like I've got depression, but I think it's just executive dysfunction fucking with me. Or at least the symptoms that look like depression. The jokes are just me being a dork. Probably helps if I have my hammer. Give me my fucking hammer. I'm just gonna bring all this down. Dysphoria would not help. I do not think that dysphoria would specifically manifest itself as depression, but it could be one of the causes of it. That didn't work how I wanted it to. Why am I moving shit left? I never move shit left. Alright. Whoops, let's keep spinning. I'll go ahead and fill this out. It's a good thing I've started making another hammer. There we go. Yeah, the dysphoria is definitely not going to help. Come on. Is it too cold to move or to work? Yes. Put that back on there. Come on, heat up faster. Delicious. Honestly, just eating fish like that is not the way to go. Whoop. Alright. Putting you down. Perfect. Look at me go, I'm smithing. And they'd say I'd never make anything of my life. Maybe that's true, but check it out, I'm making a copper plate. Let's go. Let's make a copper plate. I'm late. For a very important copper plate. Spin this bitch. There we go. Alright. Doo-doo. Almost done. Hopefully it doesn't cool too much to be worked with again. I do think my charcoal has burnt out. Hello there, Pocket. There we go. I forgot I was going to make a barrel to quench this stuff in. Not necessary. I've got seawater. This is not seawater. Oh. There we go. It would be really awkward if this plate exploded. I don't know if copper stuff will explode. Surely it would. I need space for my stuff. Oh, sweet. My copper's already hardened. Yes, in 1.22, there's a small chance, and the chance gets larger the more you temper stuff, that when you go to quench it, it will explode. Which is, you know, always fun. Quartz chunk. Here we go. Alright. We can now light my cellar. Maybe make that more central. Like there, that's probably a good spot for it. I do like how I made a better light source. But it's not even for me, it's for my basement. I'll stick with a torch for now. And if I can get some lead to make molyblock hulkos or whatever it's called. The more I hear wolves howl, the more I think I should probably put a fence around the boar pit. Anyway. Make 500 units of copper. There we go, 400 units. Nope. 4 should bring it up to temp. Oh, it's cold. Yoink. Light that up. Alright, put that back in my backpack. Let's go grab some more of my charcoal. It would be nice to make a barrel. Oh, not a barrel. We don't want to do that. Fuck it, let's make a barrel. The barrel's not necessary, but it'll be cool. Yup. Alright, recipe hasn't changed. We'll keep this in here, because I've totally got space for it. Move this. Is there a better spot? Ow, rude. For your barrel of water than right next to some, hot wood? Alright, so I made a bucket. Does anybody remember what I did with it? I think I set it down somewhere. Bucket. No sign of a bucket. Where is my bucket? We'll look around in the usual places. No bucket. Definitely not on my person. Bucket. No, I didn't eat the bucket. I set it down somewhere, but at this point I can't remember where that was. Here, bucket. No bucket. No bucket. Where did I put the bucket? Oh shit. I'll definitely be making another bucket eventually, but I don't want to... Oh, there's a bucket. Right in the middle of my house. It looked so natural there that I didn't see it. Oh, it contains several liters of honey, and that's why. There we go. When in doubt, just drink a liter of honey. There we go. Normally, I'll run around with at least 5 buckets. Since exactly 5 buckets stack, and exactly 5 buckets fill a barrel. But I can't make sea salt using, or I can't make salt using seawater. So technically I won't need to be carrying around as many buckets as often. Two more should be good. One more. I just want to try quenching in it. There we go. Put this out here so that I don't lose it. I'll forget it where it is. There as well. That's what I do. But yeah. My basement should now be bright enough, or cellar should now be bright enough that monsters aren't going to spawn in here. 6 hours. And then that's a lot of clay. I'm going to want to make crocs. Maybe some oil lamps. I don't know if the oil lamps would deter monster spawns. My guess is no. Wow. Oh, the oil lamps are more annoying to make now. Maybe they're also brighter. Red ceramic oil lamp. Light level of 11. What is the light level of my torch? Light level of 14. So my guess is no. Oil lamps are not going to spawn proof anything. Somewhere over the rainbow. Way up high. Look at that. There's a rift right out there on my little island. Fuck off. Almost. Probably helps to have this. Yoink. Watch it closely. It will hopefully still cool or heat up. The opposite of what I said. There we go. Fuck yeah. What a normal about how blackberries look. I wish there were actual blackberries. Like brambles. We've got black currant. There we go. Put that back. The hell? Alright, that's a lot of wolves. I should probably make a little fence for my, Alright, how does it work? Yep, that's fencing. Hopefully I don't need more than that. Is that a fox? Is the fox making that noise? What does the fox say? Goodbye. There we go. Now they are safe. What does the fox say? Ow. Why is 505 degrees Celsius copper hot enough to burn me? SMH my head. Beep. 505 is like nothing. Nothing, I say. Alright, do I have a kniff? No. No kniff. Hoe, spear, axe, knife. A scythe would be pretty handy. Boom. Mush, little baby, don't say a word. Auntie's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird doesn't sing, Auntie's gonna buy you some other fucking thing. The hell? Must have been the wind. Did you? Yoink. I'm gonna do something super efficient with my charcoal. I'm gonna do what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna be like, fucking hell, I wish I had started a second charcoal pit. But nobody's going to be surprised that I have yet to start another charcoal pit. Among other things, until the trees I planted grow in. Whenever the fuck that's going to happen. Not for a while. Let's see here, where is the sapling? An oak sapling. Will mature in about 3 days. Alright, maybe I'll have wood, you know, faster than I thought I was going to. Hopefully this can grow there. And my roof is not too close. That one's about 7 days. I can transplant them, but I don't know if it would fuck up the growth. Honestly, I would rather remove my roof. Also with the new berry bushes, food is actually kind of hard to get going in Vintage Story. Unless you're me. Check it out. I'm in July of year 1, or year 0 technically, so first year. I've already got bees. I've got crops. Got a shit ton of fish. I got all these pigs. I'm not actually breeding the pigs yet, but I've got them. Of course, I'm a crazy person. So my main focus is on just procuring food. If we do ever get a server going, and I would like to, I will be the person keeping everybody fed. It is my sworn duty. Fucking hell, I need more firewood. Consider that a in the morning task. Let's take this out of my pocket. Nope, still producing light. I want to see how bright it is down here when my torch is not working. But I'm for some reason still radiating light. Probably because I'm the light of everyone's lives. Look at all my copper! It's not big enough to keep you fed yet. That's fair. I need to make some crocks. Several crocks. Because I've got bees already, I can start sealing these. Crocks. Cooking pot. Cricks. Crock a shit. Crock. Oh, can you no longer, There's the crocks. What do I need crocks for? Crocks are how you seal food to keep them fresh over the winter. Boop. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. But you're spelling Crocs like the shoe, in which case I don't. Actually, I used to work at Target. Shit fucking sucked. But, like, you could tell who did and did not actually do anything around there. Because I swear, all of the lazy fuckers were all wearing Crocs. Every single one of them. So if you saw somebody wearing Crocs, you knew that that person didn't do shit at work. I don't know, it's kind of hard to be a hard worker in this economy. Because it's like, sure, none of us are paid enough. But I'm over here working my ass off for the same pay as people who aren't working at all. The problem is that what I do is a lot physically harder work. So if we're not doing it, it's pretty obvious. Thing of beauty. Those things changed shape quite a lot. Hopefully it's bright enough down here to prevent monsters spawning. Whoopsie daisy. No, it would be a lot of fun to get a server going. Problem is that my plan was to do 1.22. And 1.22 is not stable yet. And most of my mods don't work at all. Strangely ominous music. Considering I'm just sitting in the basement doing pottery. Do. Getting chickens is probably going to be hard to do with all the wolves and foxes in the area. The main reason I haven't tried getting chickens yet is because lightning. I don't have a lightning rod. I could make a lightning rod. I've yet to have any real issues with 1.22. The lighting, I'm pretty sure, is a bug. Somebody said it's a feature. But if I have my torch in my backpack, occasionally I'll just start giving off light. What elements are present in clay? I never took geology. Clay is a rock, right? Did you... I know that clay is the primary material made in mud. Like proper mud, not just wet dirt. Although there's plenty of clay in dirt as it is. I wish I had access to blue clay. But I've only got access to this gross, ugly red shit. But clay is clay. I'm not here to win any beauty contests. I mean, the clay's not. I'm ugly as shit and would win no beauty contests. Up here, puppy dog outside. It's a little baby shiver. Excuse me. Whoops. Alright. Now, I would like to get these started. But if there's a shiver outside, it's probably not a good idea to do that now. Paljon kello on. It's 11 at night. I do like how I use a 24-hour clock, but then just translate it to a 12-hour clock anyway. Puny head geekitos. Aluminium, silicon, and oxygen. I don't think I actually made trees grow any faster, so maybe oak trees just grow fast. I don't know, why is this jug of tea I got a month ago? Best by February 2023. Why does it say 2023? That's a good idea, or a good question. My squeezy mayo was best by September of 2025. And like, I just bought that thing. So either I wasn't paying attention, or I bought a new squeezy mayo and threw away that one, keeping the old one that the new one was supposed to replace. I should have 12. I do have 12. They only stack up to 8. Crocs. Whoa, Crocs. Problem with me being an adult responsible for my everything really is that I'm really stupid. It's like, why am I responsible for keeping me alive? Somehow I'm doing an alright job of it. But does the world not know that I'm really dumb? Send help. Do. Alright, let's get these going. I'm gonna have so many crocs. Alright. Boom. That both ones are going to have to die. Yoink. Both on. Come here, both on. Stop hiding in the bushes. Both on. I missed. Both on, come back. I lost my torch. Or lantern. Or spear. There's my spear. If I just keep saying words, I'll eventually say the right one. Where'd it go? Oh, he survived. There we go. Didn't survive that. Now did you, you leggy bitch? Let's go. That distraction aside, I've got to do my pottery. It's a terrible idea, but for some reason I'm tempted to set my entire peat collection on fire. I'm like, you know, just ruin things for me and no one else. What if I... do 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 do. Alright, pretty soon here I'm going to have some crocs. Whoop, whoop. How do I make a cabinet? Cabinet. Alright, saw, hammer, nails and planks. Cabinets are expensive, so probably not worth making. I'll just make shelves, like some kind of loser. Whoops. Is shelf. Nope, shelves are the same. Alright. Boom, 3 shelves. And put them over here. Food perish speed 0.26. So yeah, this is a cellar, which is good. I'm going to need a cellar. How much charcoal do I have before I start my silly task? Alright, I have enough for what I'm doing. Okay. Grass. That is my grass. As Tina Bletcher might say, your ass is grass and I'm going to mow it. I've not watched a lot of Bob's Burgers, but honestly I think that Tina and that weird short kid would make a much better couple than Tina and What's-His-Face Jr. Somebody's gonna know what I'm talking about. What is the name of the weird short kid? Not a regular-sized Rudy. No, that's a different character. Alright, I'm not muted. People are just ignoring my Bob's Burgers question. Alright. 28. Wait a minute. How many is that? That's 12. Kind of bully archetype one? I don't know if he is a bully. Might be. Well, he's the one that started shitting everywhere. First time was an accident, and then a couple of other times were an accident. But after a while, it was all for Tina. I've actually not watched that many episodes of Bob's Burgers. Nope. Not have you. That's fair. We just got 2 people who have not really watched Bob's Burgers. Trying to have a conversation about Bob's Burgers. I would like to focus on what I'm doing. And I'm not focused on what I'm doing. But what I'm doing is largely unimportant. Yoink. Yoink. Alright. Boom. Oh, whoops. Boom. Boom. Should be so much easier if I could see what the fuck I was doing. I moved chat to the other side of the screen. Not for this game, it was for a different one. And now chat's kind of in the way of my cooking. We have to cook, Jesse. I mean, keep in mind, I'm not cooking right now. But you get what I'm getting at. I'm going to need to make more firewood after this. Boom. Boom. Almost done. I can't imagine this is the best watching experience. Alright. Have a good one, Lunar Void Prism. I will be here doing whatever the fuck this is. I mean, I could tell you exactly what I'm doing. And it's important. It's just probably not the most entertaining thing you could be watching. Still, I do appreciate you hanging out. Even if you abandoned me as soon as things got boring. Which is fair. But still hurtful. What am I doing? Torch, which is right here. Alright, let's light these up. Let's be very careful. Alright, it's lit. Hopefully this works how I want it to. If not, oh well, I made an attempt. Bum, bum, bum. I will set up in a second, Vicar. What I'm doing is not necessarily time sensitive. But I don't want to start it. What if it takes me like 5 minutes to set up? That would be 5 minutes that these could be processing. Those foxes are making some strange noises. Ow, rude. Standing a little bit too close. As one does. I'm almost done, Vicar. I'll sit up shortly. Shortly. There you go. One for the money, two for the I can't remember. Almost done. Bop. 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 Well, the last time I did this was enough. So hopefully it's enough this time. If not, this is only going to be half as effective as I want it to be. Boom. Alright, you work. I don't think it's gonna work. Not how I want it to, anyway. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. We must save it. No, I think it's already doomed. It's doomed! All I succeeded... Whoa there, lag spike. All I succeeded in doing was wasting a bunch of charcoal and firewood. Whoop. Let's see how long this actually takes, so that I can plan ahead in the future. There's gotta be a better way to calcine the flint. Anyway, I did sit up. If anybody at home is currently shrimping, now's the time to fix that as well. Calcined flint jugs. Can be napped, blah blah blah. Alright, so it at least maintains its temperature. It used to not do that. Let's get all this. Bum, bum, bum. It's gonna have to reheat up. But it's whatever. So yeah, one good change. And then also it's a lot harder to do now. Or I'm misremembering entirely. Perhaps multiple things are true. I'll go and let that do what it's doing. Chisel. Hammer. Boom. I need some sticks. There we go. So, it's like so. Hammer and chisel. Quern made. Boom! Thing of beauty. A millstone for grinding soft stones and grains. It can be powdered by hand, or powered by hand. Excuse me. My brain is pudding. I'll put one more in there. Just gonna put these away. Might be in my better interest to make some tool racks, actually. As this song gets even louder. Just gonna throw those on the ground. There we go. Pick these back up. I guess I'm picking these up. Yoink, yoink. Boom. Tongs in there. Chisel over here. Hammer over here by the tongs. Saw can come over here. Some knives. Boom. How are my trees coming along? Slowly. Peony head quiquitos. Alright, I lived. Calcined flint. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna put these in here. We'll try to get everything heated back up. Even if it's a bad idea. Ow. I'm not trying to hold it. Alright. Oh, wait. There we go. No, I'm totally out of charcoal as well. Where are the knives? They're all over the place. It's gonna do something about my hunger. And then I will mourn the loss of all of my hard-earned charcoal. I'm joking. I do plan on refilling the pit. Maybe. Oh, light turned back on. Maybe go ahead and make some nails and strips. How are my children doing? Oink oink indeed. Just gonna watch it. And there goes my last charcoal. Big sad. Not even entirely sure it's going to do anything. Anyway, how many charcoal in there? 4 hours? Plenty. Ba-da-ba-bow. Hammer, which is almost broken. Easy fix. Hoopa's going to raid me soon. Is that like some kind of threat? Nope. Hoopa! Hello, friend. Thank you for the raid. Hoopa coming in with 3 folks. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm some dumbass who streams almost daily. Hello, Hoopa. How was Vintage Story? Boom. Monk. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Find more ruins? Nice. I would like to find some ruins. I would need torch holders so that I don't have to keep making lanterns to light up my place. To be fair, the new lanterns look kind of neat. Oh, hello there, shark. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh yeah. I'm gonna grab my tongs. Oh yeah, so in 1.22, just a heads up, tongs have durability now. It's a lot of durability, but it is worth keeping an eye on. Oh, you found an axe? Sweet. This copper axe I actually got from a ruin. I would like pumpkin seeds, but no such luck. Let's go ahead and do nails and strips. My axe is... or pumpkin... fuck. My hammer is going to break. That's why I made another one. Do-do-do-do. Pumpkins are actually really good. They're much better with a mod that I like called Expanded Foods. But even without Expanded Foods, pumpkins are nice. And my light went out. It does that at random. Couldn't tell you why. Bum, 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 bum. I wish I wasn't so short. Man, there goes my axe. Or hammer. That's not the first time I said axe. I don't know. I think my brain just don't work. Boom-ba-doom. This is my brain. It's not very good. Right? I'm just over here smithing with my axe, trying to figure out why it breaks so often. Oh, it's too cold to work. Smack that back on there. Gonna pump the bellows a couple times. Come on, heat up faster. Also check out my bellows. Malleability. Alright, it's good. Put these back. Just keep those going. Doo-doo. I'm actually not entirely sure what I'm making with the other ones. Maybe more nails and strips? Did I specifically say I gotta make something? No, whoops. Damn, that's a lot of wasted metal. Sleep well, Hoopa. Enjoy your nap. I've known you long enough to know that you do not get enough sleep. This might be the pot calling the kettle black. However... Boom, bunch of nails and strips. Gonna cool those off. Alright. I guess I kind of want to make another lantern. Boom. No, shears. Shears are what I'm making, for sure. Alright. Do, 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 do. Don't know what I'm going to make with the other. Kind of want a scythe. One can never have enough scythes, and I currently have 0 scythes. But curse my short ass. Whoop. Always be rotating. You want to rotate the thing you're working on, not change its directions all the time. But my thing is probably going to cool soon. Look at it, cooling rapidly. Whoop-a-doo. Probably going to have to heat it up again. It's not hard to do, but it is tedious. Yep, too cold to work. Alright. I need inventory space. Boop. Boop. Come on, heat up. Heat up. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Don't worry, chat. We'll be done smithing shortly. Although smithing in this game is a lot of fun. Very therapeutic, even. Yoink. Put that back. And we'll finish this thing off. Might need to make another, hammer again. Very soon. Alright. Ba-ba-bo. And thankfully I've got a bunch of copper. Although if I don't upgrade to bronze and eventually iron, I'm gonna be fucking screwed. Alright. Smack it there. Take this. Scythe heads are easy. That's prospecting pick. Scythe. Oh. The scythe is more complicated than I remember it being. Boom, boom. Like, why is it so jagged? Oh, I'm making a falx. This isn't a scythe. I suppose a sword is nice. I just looked at the first curved piece of metal and I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. Who let me click on falx when I was looking for a scythe? I'm like, wow, this thing's weirdly jagged. Might actually get too cold to work. And of course, because of silly decisions that I may or may not have made, I'm completely out of charcoal for now. Which is part of the reason I made the shears. Because unlike the scythe, the shears I did make on purpose. Or the falx. Yeah, it's going to just barely not be able to be worked. I'll have to finish this at a later date. It's gonna get too cold to work. Yep, there we go. Too cold to work. Too hot to handle. Too cold to hold. Let's make some, fucking... What am I making? Trunks. So that I can store my stuff. And then we'll go and get the wood we actually care about. We'll bring the shears. That's what they're for. I do not have a lot of inventory space. Also have my tongs on me. I don't need those. Where we're going, we don't need tongs. They're just along for the ride. Alright. If I was a tree at all... Oh, maple. I was just going to use birch, since nobody cares about birch. Oh yes, exactly what I wanted. Some cordage. There we go. Thankfully that was less than a stack. Alright, so we're going to be making 2 trunks for general storage, 2 trunks for the cellar. Of course, the cellar usually does end up becoming general storage. But nobody has to know that I'm like that. Probably go ahead and put the axe up here as well. Boom. If I keep this in my backpack like so, it seems to produce light at random. And for now, I'll put a bunch of shit in here. Perfect. Go grab my saw. Yoink. Maple planks or boards. Boom. Alright, so. Sounds like core from Celeste. I never did finish the core. I should get on that. Alright. So 2 trunks. Holding hands. The passion is more than I can withstand. Hell yeah. We now got storage for our food. What's the rift activity? Medium? I should be fine. I'll be fine. Actually, before I go commit to that, let's go ahead and make some trunks for general storage in here. But fuck. Boom. 2 trunks. We'll use these for stuff that we can't use ground storage for. The hell is that? It almost sounds like the foxes are speaking English words. Or I'm losing my mind. Both things are likely. Alright, I'm good. We're in the clear. I should stop leaving my door wide open. Shut up, pigs. I'm stacking shit. Alright. Stacked. How are my crops doing? They're doing alright. Nothing here should be damaged by the heat. At least yet. Fennel might be playing it fast and loose. Whoop. Alright, grab all my grains and stuff. Although the grains will do better. Woohoo! Whoop-a-pa-pow. Under the sea. Grains go in here. 87 days on my person. What does that say? 6.2 years in there? So that should be fine. I'll make these movable so I can actually see it. 14 days on my person. 54 days in here. 14 days. 52. Oh, flax goes in there. 20 days. 77 days. Boom. There we go. Yeah, I would say that my cellar is doing pretty alright. Oh, let's go and eat some food while we're down here. Yoink. Delicious. Let's go. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with a finger and a thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Sweet. Actually, that's exactly as many as I can make. Perfect. So that gives me 64 fire clay, which a smarter person would use to make bloomeries. Oven is going to require 68 fire clay, so, you know, in reflection, I can't even make the thing I want to make. Fine, fine, I'll make the sensible thing. I don't think I make it in here. Ooh, fire clay tile. I want to make an oven. Fire clay bricks. Drag queen parody of all-star. Interesting. I mean, bad things can be fun as well. Lamai. Oh. Moons in June. Alright, 7 a.m. Do you know where your kids are? Sweet. So many crocs. So many crocs. I forgot they don't stack as soon as they're fired. Ba-da-ba-bo. Doo-doo. What the hell was that? Must have been the wind. Alright. I would like to make cabinets for my crocs and stuff, but they're just so expensive that it isn't worth doing currently. Alright, let's make you up here, grab my shears. Don't need that. Definitely don't need these. Did I just put my grass in here? Yes. I'm going to have one of these be partial, but one can never have enough fire clay. Alright. And then that's going to be partial. You only almost get enough from a bloomery back. Alright, so while that's doing its thing, we are going to go get that walnut that I found a while ago. We must get the nut. Light it up. What if it wouldn't be worth walking or sailing? Alright. It's lit, fam. I don't want that. There. Put my pickaxe there. Put that counter back down. And throw my grass in there. Won't need it where we're going. You know what? Yeah, we'll walk. We got plenty of time. It's like there's wolves and shit all over the place. We'll keep our eyes open for more surface copper, so we'll go. I've still got surface copper, good amount of it, but you can never have enough. And if we're lucky, we'll happen upon some surface tin. It's not likely, but it would be cool. Whoop, I'm stuck. Like, look at that. Some andesite, andesite. Nothing in these stones. Well, there's quartz, but... quartz isn't useful to anybody. Wild cranberry bush. What if I shouldn't have brought a knife to do some plant cuttings? I think I can do plant cuttings with the shears. But would it be worth doing? Debatable. This song is actually very pretty. I don't know if you can hear the song. I've got the music turned down quite a bit. But it's got like violins. Oh, that's a dog. Very nice. I think there are some bees really fucking close to my house. Am I still being chased? No, I'm good. If I'm lucky, I'll find a walnut tree quite a bit closer to my home. All I'm seeing is a bunch of maple and pine now. Do-do-do. Yeah, it's maple. Walnut has like a rougher look to it. Plenty of oak. It's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, but oak trees are nice. Blueberry. Ooh, heavy bearer. Ripe duration. Can I? No, actually I cannot take a cutting with shears. Which is fine. Who's got the inventory space for that right now anyway? Some mature flax. Running through the woods. Ew. No, it's spelt. Who has got time and energy for spelt? What I would actually really like are some non-grain crops. Oh shit. No fall damage. You know what else I did? Is I forgot my axe. But it's fine. We'll just pretend I came all the way out here for some walnut seeds. I don't care about logs. Why would I? I just need to get a charcoal pit going. Although to be fair, I don't think I would want to use walnut for my charcoal pit. There's a cave. It's an odd valley there. Like, that wall is suspiciously flat. Whip. Alright, keep your eyes open for monsters. Well, I suppose monsters probably won't be out and about currently. Keep your eyes out for wolves and bears. Much more likely to get me. Hello there, Nora Rosewood. How are you doing? Miten mene. Now, I'll go out for the walnut tree seeds. So I guess walnuts. And then I'll come back and collect closer logs for the charcoal pit. Ew. Wild strawberry. Oh, whoops. No, it's just the sound of a raccoon. It wants my wild strawberries. Game is lagging a tiny bit for some reason. I am really old and tired, so I guess nothing is new. Where is my mark? Bunch of fennel. Oh, these nuts. It's quite the walk. But at least we're seeing new stuff. But if I was just rowing here, it would be faster. But we wouldn't get to see all these new sights. Like, look at all that woad. Growing turnips. Kind of want these just for the seeds. But also I can't plant turnips currently. All they would do is get killed by the heat. Stacks of ladders and ropes. Oh no, I've fallen into my fair share of pits. I suppose we could collect more dirt. One can never have enough dirt. Ew. More flint. Flint is also a good thing to be keeping my eye out for. I need to calcine more flint if I'm going to be making an oven. And I want to be making an oven. Actually, this stuff is far enough away from home that I'll also break it just for the seeds. Boom, you're spelt awry, you're rye. I'll take it. I can't plant rye yet either, for the same reason I can't plant turnips, but it is on the to-do list. Look at all these fish. As soon as I do expand my farm, probably closer to the start of autumn, I'm going to have plenty of rye to plant. Oh. No, they're cranberries. I'll take them. I just don't care for cranberries. If I'm going to have a decent amount of berry bushes, I'm going to have to start actually collecting cuttings, though. You've never consumed a cranberry? They're pretty much unpalatable unless you cover them with a shit ton of sugar. In Vintage Story, they're less filling than any other berry, but they stay fresh a tiny bit longer. Ooh, feel some puffball mushrooms, which are edible. How many story structures? I mean, on my own time, I've gotten all the way to Tobias. Streaming, none. Every now and then I get a map to the archives. Oh. It's not somewhere I want to be. For those curious, I just stepped on a bear's head. But it's fine, we're chill. There is a story, it's just really unfinished. I personally prefer this game as like a chill cottagecore game. Minus the cottage, because I'm frequently too lazy to actually build one. Gonna start eating some of my wild crops. Where am I even? Oh, I want to be going that direction. We'll go around the lake. Now, the story dungeons force you into a lot of combat, but this game was not made for combat. My seraph isn't even a seraph, but the seraph is not a warrior. What do you think? Is that a bear? Are you a bear? Yes. Could you imagine just shouting that towards a bear? It's like, hey, are you a bear? Bear necessities, the simple something, something, something. Ooh, that's a lot more red clay. I don't particularly care for red clay. I would like to find the blue stuff. If I found blue clay, I might be tempted enough by it to build a shovel. And collect it on the spot. Ooh, a pit. I would be very likely to fall down. More loose flint. Loose flint. I do have to keep my eyes open for bears. This is a nice lake. It's temporally stable. Plenty of water. Whoop. I'm already pretty well established where I am living. But if I had found this place first, we might be living near here. I prefer to live near seawater, but without expanded foods and a culinary artillery, I can't make that into salt anyway. So the reason I prefer living next to seawater doesn't even apply. What are you? Just andesite. It would be really nice if I could come across limestone. Loose flint. Granite. I'm gonna have to do more foraging. Oh, I hear a shiver. Hey, Kieri, thank you for checking in. What up? Nope. Granite and andesite. Was that a wolf? Surely that wasn't a wolf. If it was running from me instead of the other way around. So I'm currently just faffing about, but you should see how well established my house is. Raccoon. Right, where am I going? I'm going pretty much straight south at this point. I'm also foraging. I'm not doing a very good job of foraging, but I am doing it. Granite. I need large amounts of flint. So much flint. For the purposes of making calcined flint. Hello there. Nope, you picked the berries for me. So sweet of you. I mean, cranberries aren't my first choice. What do we got here? Nothing? Alright. We keep heading south. It depends. If I can find another island worth living on, I'll build a second shelter. But I tend to just stick to one. I play this game as like a farming game. So unless your boat is fast enough, it doesn't make sense to have multiple farms. Oh, I happen to know that you're an aggressive little shithead. It's not their fault that they want to kill me. It's funny that they do, but it is not their fault. Not to eat cranberries. Honestly, I'm not seeing that much out here. If I knew I was going to find so little, I would have just sailed. Or not sailed, I don't have a boat. I would have rafted. Alright, here we go. And walked all the way back to near spawn. Flint. Yes. We're gonna calcine some fucking flint, dog. Ruin, I don't know for sure that I ever fully explored. If I did, there is nothing here. Let's see if we can't find more Liberty Cap. Liberty Mutual. I don't know how long you've been following my channel, Nora, but I've got several series that I like to abandon. I've easily got like 1,000 hours of vintage story documented. And I am shit at this game. I like it though. What? I don't know who the fuck that is. Mature flannel. It's fennel. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. Take some carrot seeds. Why not? Four fennel. That's a lot of bait. What are you? Wolf? Small bear? Very small boar? It's just a grey boar. What is the plant I'm actually here for? This direction. Let's not get sidetracked. More flint. Was it Tumblr blog? Just because I'm on Tumblr doesn't mean that I'm overly familiar with the culture. Turned a dog into mustard gravy? Is it the person who turned a dog into mustard gravy like 5 or 6 times? Aw, no carrots. Or seeds. I've seen snippets of that conversation. How much flax do I have? There it is, only 9. It's not a lot to do a whole lot with. Or that's not enough to do a whole lot with. Growing carrots. Can I get some mature carrots? Mature, please? Having pretty shit luck with these carrots. I'm not even getting seeds from half of them. Alright. Yoink. Let's go and eat all these. More wild cranberries. Fucking just shovel a shit ton of cranberries into my gullet. Oh, hell yeah. Tonight we feast, dog. Okay, chat. Should I eat this mushroom? Should I eat these 2 mushrooms? Ooh, 3 mushrooms. Don't eat it? Aw, but it's so fun. Hell yeah. It's going to make collecting walnuts so much better. Do-do, 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 do, do-do, 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 do, 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 do. Alright, let's go ahead and get up there. Perfect. This tree is awkwardly shaped. It's going to be hard to get a good amount of walnuts from it. I need more dirt. Hopefully I get any walnuts from it. Everybody loves eye strain. What do you mean, mysterious substance consumption? I knew exactly what these mushrooms were. Whoop. Oh. Everybody loves a good bit of eye strain. I'm hoping that the substrate mod that I like so much updates so that I can grow funny mushrooms on the server that doesn't exist yet. Alright, now we're in the tree. Hopefully we get some walnuts to drop. I didn't bring a single axe, so we won't be bringing any logs home with us. But it's also kind of impractical. If I was going to grab the logs, I would also grab the saw. Oh shit. Any walnuts? 1 walnut so far. Let's fucking go. No more walnuts. So far. Any walnuts? No. Just the one still. Whoop. Oh, I hear some wolves. Unless I'm hallucinating them. I'm not entirely sure if hallucinations are a symptom of these mushrooms. Side effect. Whatever the proper word here would be. Almost jumped straight off the tree again. I'm collecting these. leaves so inefficiently that I'll probably be sober again by the time I'm done. Whoop. How to control your momentum when you can jump 2 blocks tall? What to do? It is really nice being able to crouch under 1 block gaps, though. So that is good and bad when it comes to being so fucking short. Playing as a strange chicken. Oh, I can't get through that way. Can't get through this way either. You'd think that walnut logs, or walnut trees, would want to be easier to climb. Oh, there goes my kinkles. Another Liberty Cap! Got 2 walnuts so far. And 3 walnuts. That's what we like to see. Unfortunately, shoddy ladders don't work the way ladders used to. Shoddy, I don't mind. Did you? Whoop. Let me up. Let's see here. Let's go. Gotta keep collecting these walnuts. Might need more dirt just to get up there. We must collect the walnuts. No other blocks. Hello there, blue devil, red devil. Are these mushrooms? Nope. They don't seem to be wearing off just yet. Oh shit. My cankles. How many? 3 walnuts still. Oh, I just picked up another one. It's a boar. So many more things up there, though. If only I had the resources to make a shovel. Tame the horse and then fatten it. It sounds like a lot of work, just to fatten a horse. I don't think granite can be napped. Let's find out. Oh, you can nap granite. Let's go and make a shovel. Oh shit, I cannot see these voxels. That's fine, we'll wing it. Right, shovel head get. Boom. I can free up inventory space by eating this Liberty Cap. There we go. Let's collect some dirt. Local undead space chicken refuses to stay sober. Or even get sober. We must eat all the Liberty Caps. I just wish I could cultivate them. It would give me something to do during temporal storms. Well, 1.22 is alright so far. I've actually got a house for once. It's not very finished, but it's more finished than my houses usually are. Alright. Here is where we'll go up. I'm currently just I'm collecting walnuts. It's my favorite lumber type. So I would like to have access to it. Of course I didn't bring an axe, because I'm stupid. But that's neither here nor there. I wouldn't have the inventory space to bring all this shit home anyway. I'm already planning on abandoning the sticks. Alright, we're building walnuts. I'm actually allergic to walnuts IRL. But in the game, it's my favorite lumber. It is unfortunate, because I enjoy things like carrot cake and banana bread. But I cannot buy them store-bought, because people insist on ruining them with walnuts. But my darkest fear, it's not a secret fear since I bring it up every now and then, is that because pecans are so closely related to walnuts, eventually I'll develop an allergy to those as well. Walnuts add nothing but a bit of crunch. Pecans are delicious. But you ever have pecan pie? Fantastic shit. Over here, wolves. Whoop. There's just going to be a naked walnut tree over here, waiting for me to someday come back with an axe to collect it. Shan't though. You've not had pecan pie? Well, you could rectify that. If you can, rectify it. Gotta go. Fix it. But you know what I also like but haven't had no like ages is lemon meringue pie. I could fuck up a lemon meringue pie right about now. But alright, it would be easier to see if there are any walnuts up here if I was sober. But that would require being sober, am I right? Boom, look at that, a walnut. Yeep. Yoink. It's an oddly shaped tray. Where? There we go. Can't wait to walk home in the dark. I don't think there are any more walnuts here. If there are any on the tree, they're doomed to despawn. But do. What was that? Must have been the wind. I plan on not taking the majority of these sticks with me. I'm just walking around looking for more walnuts. Look at that, I got 8. Which means I can plant 8 walnut trees. Ooh, carrots. They are just growing though. Oh, and I actually got some carrots out of that. Whoop whoop. A carrot. Hey, what's up, Doc? Alright, that carrot was very short-lived. Alright, I'm here. Over here is the bunch of fennel. This way-ish. Whoa there. What is with this game and generating really deep holes? It's like, what if there was just a hole in the ground that went all the way to the mantle? And they're like, that's a little fucked up. What if somebody falls in? And then Titan's like, no, that's exactly the funniest thing that could happen. Ooh. I'm going to have so much stuff to grow as soon as it cools down a little bit. You are my fire, my one desire. I got it on eBay. So much fennel. Little baby fennel. Alright. 12 fennel. That's enough to make a good bit of stink bait right there. And for those of you keeping track at home, stink bait is used for fishing. I suppose it does have bait in the name, so it is a little bit implied. But if I have to drop sticks to pick up wild crop seeds, I shall. I should probably be... Oh. What? Get out of here. Curseforge is just randomly asking for permission to make changes to my device. I told it no. Fuck off. I don't even care if it's just trying to update. That's suspicious as hell, Curseforge. Alright. Should probably look around. Ooh, more puffball mushrooms. I need loose flint. Always. And then I need more seeds. Might as well grab the rye. Switch to modern. I've technically... don't use either. I've got a AT launcher. Not to be confused with A launcher, which is, I guess, like a piracy thing. The AT launcher is both fabric, or I guess all three: fabric, Modrant, and Curseforge. Ew, food vessel. A bunch of more flax grain to bring home. Don't mind if I do. What's going on down there? What's with all these foxes killing animals and then just not finishing them off? Oh, that goat is aggressive. Which is funny, but not something I want to deal with right now. T launcher is the cracked launcher? I think it's called AT launcher. Let me check. What is it? What is it? Terraria. Taxes. Terraria. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, it's called AT launcher. Which is not cracked. And a T launcher is the cracked one. But that's not what I'm using. Ooh, growing rye. Right. I suppose if the animals leave their prey half-eaten, you can swoop in. Ooh, surface copper. And grab the rest. But it's suspicious. You know what? I'm actually going to leave those two there. So that I know exactly where to dig down when I return. If I ever return. Ooh, a hole in the ground. Nothing down there. Ooh, more fennel. Probably wondering, Satu, why do you need so much fennel? I really like to fish. Actually, fishing is kind of like mediocre at best. But as somebody who eats a shit ton of fish IRL, I enjoy eating fish in the game as well. Hey, what are you? Conglomerate. It's a new stone type. I mean, like, new to us. I'm familiar with conglomerate. Onions. But that is a lot of sticks to drop just for an onion. Worth it? Maybe. Probably not. I'll eat the onion. / eat the onion. There we go. More seeds are always welcome now. More conglomerate. I would really like a torch holder, but I've not seen one yet. Oh, here's another nice lake. It's kind of shaped like an arrowhead. But it's got ruins in it, which is what I like to see. Growing carrots. Not if I have anything to say about it. Fuck all in this ruin. Whoop, whoop, fuck all in this ruin. But yeah, this lake is shaped like an arrowhead and it's temporally stable. This would be a fun little place to make like a little fishing town. Like on a server. I'm not going to build a house over here. I've already got my home. It's shit, but it's mine. What are you? Tool? Not interested. What did you just realize? Ooh, it's a fox. Timu is the new wish. What the hell? Might as well eat my turnips. I should head home. Only got 8 fucking walnuts out of all that. Which, to be fair, is a whole 8 trees. Alright, everyone. I just assumed that Timu was Wish, but like rebranded. Shows what I know. I wonder if it would annoy anybody if I pronounced it as Temu instead of Timu. Nobody likes it, so surely nobody would come to Temu's defense. Whoop, almost fell in that hole again. And that is quite the little ravine. Fox, wait. Nope, no flint. I should probably start heading home before I get mauled by a wolf. Are you a large boar? Come back, I want to look at you. I'm not going to hurt you, I just want to see if you've got the large trait. Might just be a normal sized boar, but it could be a large sow. I wonder if this lake is shaped like an arrowhead. Nope. That is arrowhead shaped right there, though. Very arrowheady. I'm not a crazy person. I mean, I definitely am. But I would say that lake is arrowhead shaped. You can be crazy and right. In fact, the people who are the most crazy tend to be right the most often. But in like a fun village crazy person kind of way. Not like a conspiracy theorist. It's like, oh, don't trust old Aunt Satu. She's a fucking lunatic. I mean, they're a fucking lunatic. I'm that tired. My pronouns are not she, her. Don't get excited. Don't want this rock. Fuck off. I'm just really eep deprived. But what else is new? I need to shave. Maple. Flint. Right. I used to be okay with any pronouns, but people would only ever use the same one. I'm like, fuck off. No options. Ew. Probably eat something. But am I really that hungry? Right. Might as well eat my flax. Flax is not good for as much. The reason I'm trying so hard to get fire clay to make an oven is so that I can start making pies. Hello, lobster. Those are edible. Not currently what I'm after, though. Whoop. Whoop. It would be nice if I could find some surface tin. Surface tin exists, it's just really fucking rare. Hoopa found some. Hoopa found just barely not enough to do anything with. Imagine being lucky enough to find surface tin, but being so unlucky that it is just shy of being useful. Whoop whoop. Do-do-do-do-do. At this point, I'm just along the water. Could have brought my boat if I was just going to follow the coastline. Gonna eat more flax. Whoa there. Occasionally I'll up the spawn rate of surface tin. I'll bump it up from very rare to just rare. Or maybe it's like extremely rare and I bump it up to very rare. One of those two. Whew. I just set surface tin to extremely common and somehow still don't enter the Bronze Age. Ow. I forgot that mushroom's not edible. The one I looked at is. You know, the one I looked at but didn't pick up. How could you do this to me, gold drop milk cap? I am going to have to come along here. Like, look at that oak tree. I need firewood to fill a pot. Or not pot. Oh. Let's not aggro that dog. I love my dog. 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 But yeah, I forgot my axe. I was planning on collecting firewood. I'm just stupid. It's alright, y'all can point and laugh. I will pretty shortly have some trees growing around my base. But the trees that are going to be growing around my base... Ooh, these are edible. I like these witches' hat. They're very, Halloween-y. Super Halloween mushroom. Let's go. I'm tired. I think the violet web cap is edible. I don't have the inventory space, so I'll leave it for now. I think funeral bell is edible. That's a joke. Do not be eating funeral bell. But if you do eat funeral bell, at least don't try to claim that I specifically said it was edible. Oh, look at that. More bees closer to my house. I went super far away to get bees. They were nearby the whole time. Of course, now that I have bees, I don't need more of them. Unless something terrible happens. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Let's go. Let's put on a show. More flint would be nice. Whoa there. Lag spike. Whoa there. I'm getting stuck on a tree. Onions. What do I not care about? Let's eat the last 2 grain. Delicious, delicious flax. That's not enough onions to do much of anything with. Boom. In fact, I'm still too short to being able to make a pie. I know that being able to make pot pies is coming in 1.22. Or at least I've heard from pretty reliable sources. I don't know if it currently is. I guess we can test that. Although I still don't have an oven. Right, regardless of what you do, just blame crazy Aunt Satu. I'm so old, so tired. Oh. Never mind. That boar was making itself known, but then running from me. That was just a raccoon. They make some odd fucking noises. Excuse me, a raccoon. I wish I could domesticate the raccoons. But honestly, humanity has failed not domesticating raccoons. They make fantastic pets. I mean, sure, they kill a toddler every now and then, but I want a pet raccoon. And I'll never have a toddler. But I'll tell you what in the handbook. Like whether a mushroom is edible or not. You can see that just by hovering over it. And like these witches' caps or hats that are completely edible. It does not say it does any damage. I don't remember saying that, but I'm not surprised I did. Oh my goodness. No, you're just a normal sow. I thought it had some kind of like pig dwarfism. If I can make pot pies. True, true. Do do do. Hello there, chickens. Wait. Andesite, never mind. I thought it's a flint. But do it's running. Oh, hey. When did I die so fucking close to my house? What killed me? Oh no, that's my death in the house. I remember that. I was trying to look at the Thunderlord. And I got by the corrupted drifter. Through my door, mind. Very rude. Put the fucking candle back down. Perfect. Let's go and put some stuff in my cellar. Put that down. Grains into here. There's a lot of spelt. Is that really all the rye I collected? Oh, that for sure I got more rye. Mushrooms, onions, fennel. 79 days. Perfect. Don't need it to last longer than that, really. What time is it? It's only 8 in the morning. I forget, it was dark. Oh, look at my trees. I somehow didn't notice those until just now. Plant a walnut. You're going to take about 4 days to mature. 6 days. Boom. Boom. Let me just plant these. And then I'll continue working on my house. Boom. 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 One more. I could destroy that birch sapling. What do you mean? I'm perfectly normal height. Actually, my Avali is tall by Avali standards. Slightly. Are you alive in there? Yeah, he's alive. Alright. Sticks. Keep hearing wolf howls. I suppose that could be the fox. It's like a tiny wolf. Fat boar. Boar does have the large trait, which I'm hoping he'll breed down to his babies. I have no proof of this, but I would imagine that large boars, like, produce more, meat and fat. Hopefully. And cross my fingers, cross my toes. There we go. 42 flint. We're going to ignore that I failed to turn that into calcined flint. Let's go and try to get an acorn from this. Oh, look at that. Already got an acorn. If I can get at least one seed per tree I cut down. Like that I care about. What'd you clip? Alright. Let's climb up onto my roof. Got a nice little dirt roof going on up here. Good bit of grass. Oh, the I'd burn a child thing. What game was I playing when I said I'd burn a child? Dragon Quest? Alright. We get wild turkeys around where I live. But I guess they're not wild. They're like, somebody owned them. And then just let them wander around. Maybe. Whoop. Oh, I can't jump. Whoop. There we go. Could make it onto that one. I'm going to have to make more shears. I guess I'm going to limit the shear usage to plants I actually care about. I live in the city, so unfortunately there are not a whole lot of wild birds. A lot of wild ducks. I'm at least pretty sure that nobody owns the ducks. Oh, my arms. Maybe I should follow in Hoopa's footsteps. Get a little stretch redeem. Occasionally, when I'm streaming for like 4 to 5 hours, I'll get up after streaming for the first time, and my legs cramp because I've been sitting the entire time. Which is probably healthy. What could possibly go wrong? I don't eat poultry. I think that birds are cute, so I don't eat them. The same reason most people don't eat cats. Alright. My axe. Hydrate. I've got a drink next to me. Is it water? I'll never tell. Boom, look at all my flax. Harvestable. And not harvestable. Why do they not become harvestable at the same time? It's water, but it's mixed with like Mio stuff. Oh, it's like a water enhancer. I mix the lemon, the grape, and then the blueberry or blueberry acai, whatever. I call it amethyst lemonade. I'm quite the mixologist. I'm just mixing together drink mixes to make a drink mix that's not quite as bad. They're not bad, they're just not great by themselves. They are improved by being mixed together. Gonna have so many oak trees. Basically creating a little forest. I don't know for sure that I've tried any specifically finished foods. But I'll have to do that when I move to Finland. Assuming I do not die of preventable disease before I have a chance to move to Finland. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Brr. You know what is delicious, but not Finnish? Or kippers. It's cold smoked herring. It's fucking delicious. One can never have enough cold smoked herring. I'm surprised my axe hasn't broken yet. Boom. Alright, that's one layer. I'm gonna have to fill in a whole second layer. Get out of there. Boom. Pickled herring. Nice. I've been eating a lot of pickled salmon lately. Yeah, I think the fox is just making a ton of weird noises. Which, to be fair, foxes do make a bunch of strange sounds. I'm just going to eat a little bit more. Boop. Let's go. Let's put on a show. I need more trees. Where am I supposed to find trees in this economy? I should grab another axe, because the one I've got is going to break. I have stone axes somewhere. Stick. That's a fire starter. HRT hustles pickle cravings. I don't need HRT, I just crave pickles. Is that a hoe? Yeah, it's a hoe. Put it back down. Do I not have stone axes somewhere? Here's one. That's a shovel. Alright, should be good. We're off. You know my brother's favorite snack is he used to put peanut butter on pickles. To each their own, I say. Yoink. Alright. What indeed? Ba da. Alright, if I was a tree, where would I be? Flint? No. Ooh. Animal bones. I love animal bones. Flint. Whoop. Whoop. Any more flint? No? Alright. Flint is not the main thing I'm out here looking for. But I do need a lot of flint. Boom, ba-dum, boom. I had a burger while waiting for the everybody to show up to the Terraria thing yesterday. Normally, it doesn't have vegetables in it, but because it doesn't cost anything to add vegetables, I add lettuce, tomato, pickle, and onion. But I saw a funny thing, which is technically true. It's like, oh, you can reduce the calories in your double bacon cheeseburger by removing the lettuce and tomatoes. And it's like, that's not inaccurate. It's like, are you one of those goats that like to kill me? Yes. I don't think the goat has successfully killed me, but one of them tried. Actually, I think two of them have tried to kill me. Ba-da-bum-bum. Well, yeah, it's not good advice, but it is technically accurate. You are reducing the calories. My frame rate is quite low. Aw. I just burnt through both of my axes. Like my volley. Let's see here. Oh yeah, my volley is jumping around quite a bit. Do 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 do. I could try to fix it by removing the second one. But that's not even guaranteed to fix it. I could remove the... Hello there. I'm not gonna hang out with you because I know you want me dead. Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff up there still. Bop, 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 bop. Look at all these logs almost left behind. Milk. I wish you could grow oak trees like this. The acorns that I plant only ever seem to grow into like the little trees. Which, like, don't get me wrong, are easier to manage. Anyway, let me know if the model fixes itself. If it doesn't, I might have to close it and reopen it. Could also just remove it. What time is it? I will be alive for another hour. Alright. I guess it was somehow just the oak tree that was causing the lag. Ow, my connect. Ow, my connect. Ow, my bacack. Alright. Don't need that shovel. Yup. Axe head. Fucking, I can't stand these stones. Where are the voxels I have to knock off? There we go. Can I get like a... What's the word I'm looking for here? Higher, What's the word? Where there is like a variety of color. Contrast, something like that. Ooh, an acorn. Let's go and plant it somewhere. Did that fox just meow at me? I swear the fox is just taking the piss at this point. Here's a good enough spot for it. ¿Por qué no? Alright. Let's get going. Axe is surprisingly not broken yet. And it's broken. You know what they say, as soon as you bring attention to it. Alright, there we go. Boom. Whoops. Alright, I need grass. Whoop. Let's not jump in there, because my pigs won't be dead. Stop picking up the candle. Now you're thinking, Satu, just move the candle. No. That candle is going to be sitting there getting in my way until I die. Just... No, I'll pick it up as soon as I make another lantern. Or when I need to make another lantern. Perfect. Make sure there are no holes. No, we're good. Boom. Alright. Unless I fucked it up. we should have another chuckle pit going. But I don't see any smoke rising from it. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa there. Did I light it? Do I break it open to double check? That's a lit charcoal pit. There we go. Now. Nope, still doesn't have smoke. I'm just going to assume it's fine. It's fine. Alright, what do we do while we wait for the chuckle pit? I can throw bricks. Not gonna do that, but that's neat. Boom. Stonewall? I'm pretty sure that it wasn't a brick that was thrown at Stonewall. I'm pretty sure it was a shot glass. I mean, there were bricks thrown. But, like, the first thing was thrown in a bar by Marsha P. Johnson. She was in a fucking bar. Where would she have gotten a brick? Besides, I saw a random episode of Drunk History. The most accurate source of information. Say that it was a shot glass. I'm skeptical of my chuckle pit. Probably gonna dig it up a couple days. Find out I fucked it up. I fucked it up! Just gonna stack my firewood. Inside where it goes. I know you're thinking, Sato, you made that alcove outside for your charcoal or firewood. I did. That can be where I keep my excess. Yeah, look at that. I've got excess firewood. Bricks were from the walls. Stonewall was the name of the bar. It wasn't actually like a stone wall. Could you imagine getting kicked out because you took a brick out of the wall and just threw it at a cup? Based. But also, I don't think that's how it happened. Nobody was ripping bricks out of walls. How are you doing? Oh, look, skeletons. What time is it? It's only 6 p.m. I guess I can stop being lazy and put this away. Grab one of my several knives, which I've got a bunch of just sitting around. And start collecting some cattails. Just gonna put this in my backpack proper so that I don't accidentally extinguish it. Oh, bricks were definitely thrown. I just don't think that a brick was the first thing thrown. I've only ever heard one source say that it was a shot glass, but considering it was inside of a bar, it would make a hell of a lot more sense if it was a shot glass. There's a story of that one totally straight guy who was like at a restaurant on a date, or I guess just hanging out with friends or something, when the riot broke out outside. So he's like, excuse me for a moment, and then he immediately went outside and started fighting cops. Which is very funny, and very based. Yoink. Oh, opening my inventory by accident. Accidente. The Spanish word for accident. Boom. I need to work on my Finnish. I should probably also work on my Spanish. Solamente hablo poquito español. Hablo. Come on. Give me the cattail. Perfect, perfect. Thunderstorm rolling in. Can never have too much thunder. Excuse me. That wasn't very ladylike of me. And there goes my knife. But although to be fair, the one place I did hear the first thing was thrown was a shot glass. Was in my feminist history class. If anybody would know, it would be those nerds. College professors. I'm so old, so eepy. Alright, it's probably enough for what I am doing. I'm going to have to go collect some clay anyway. Feminist literature. Not a lot of non-binary coverage in gender studies classes. NBs have been around since the dawn of time. Back in my day, dinosaurs walked the earth. Whip, 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 whip. 1, 2. Put these back. I don't need these on me either. Yeah, I don't need that on me. Put it away. Just in case I get attacked by bees, let's also eat some stew. Delicious. Burp. We covered lesbians in the feminist history class. You are actually not ready to harvest yet. What's up with that? Sweet. The bees did not enrage. Come on, put it down. Alright. Monsters are starting to pour out, so I guess now is a good time to sleep. It was like the burning of the Library of Alexandria. Alright, Paleo Quick Hello on. Oh, it's 4 in the morning. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. There is no way this is done yet. So I won't touch it. Yet. Look at that weird fucker. What business does he have walking around like he owns the place? Alright, we'll give the furnace... Ow, rude. Throwing rocks. That chuckle pit's going to take a day. None of my crops are ready. How rude. And I don't feel like fishing. Let's kill this shithead. And then maybe take the raft out. See what's out there. Alright, what is it? There it is. Consider yourself murdered. Alright. Okay, we're sailing off. We'll see what's out here to the west. Northwest. With ba 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 ba. It is unfortunate how people just kind of have selectively decided that some things aren't worth remembering. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. That moment when you don't trust yourself not to fuck up your charcoal pit. So you just start blindly sailing northwest. Ow, my neck. Dee-doo. Of course, that would be faster if I had a sailboat. Don't have any food, but that sounds like a later problem. Dee-doo, 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 dee-doo. Good thing there are no great dangers out here on the water. I say that and just immediately get eaten by a shark. You do, although sharks aren't hostile. They're like big puppy dogs. Big water puppies. You know, not for nothing, I don't think there's anything out here. No land as far as the eye can see. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. I suppose there's plenty of my own continent that I've not explored. Yeah, I'm just trying to kill time, so what if instead of getting lost at sea, sailed around our own island for a bit. I'll do more exploration-focused sailing once we've got a boat. Pirate drifters. Like, look at that, that's quite the forest there. Of course, I've explored that forest. We're going to just sail around the outskirts. And then hope that when we get back, my charcoal pit's not fucked. How long do charcoal pits usually take? Whoops. Fire pit on top. Begin smoking peacefully. Less than an in-game day. Alright. So when we come back, we get to find out if my charcoal pit has been fucking botched. I didn't uncover it for very long, so it should be fine. But you never know. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Can only really cheese monsters in water now, if it's deep enough for you to dive. Because nothing will dive in after you. Everything will just stay on the surface of the water and let you stab at its feet. Moose are actually pretty impressive divers. So it'd be funny if they would chase you. Think you can get away from me, do you? Answer is no. Cannot get away from the moose. How much inventory space do I have? Some. I'm gonna put this in there. I don't need these on me specifically. Why isn't the plural of moose meese? That's a good question. I've noticed that in 1.22, or maybe it's just other versions of the game, things are swimming faster and you swim slower. My favorite is when, like, you chase a bear out into the water and the bear just fucking drowns. Like you don't even kill it. The bear did that to itself. But Dow, and that's why it really hurts. Alright. That might just be a traitor. Doo-doo. Some ruins would be cool to look around in. On the server we used to play in, we had the buffalo from Feverstone Wilds. And we gave them this cute pond and everything, but the babies kept drowning in it, so we had to remove the pond. Whoops. Let's do a little bit of looking around. Andesite. Flint, crops, anything would be nice. As a fox. It's pretty dangerous when you're as short as I am. Can't see over the grass, so I keep bouncing. Also, I'm fidgety as fuck. Granite. Cave. Hello? Are there any crops in here? Whoop. No, there are no crops in this cave for some reason. Whoop. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn off the lights. Carry me home. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Granite. Uncle Grady, he was 80, but his bride was just a pup. And he died upon the honeymoon when she got his Irish up. Now everybody's died. So until our tears have dried. We got a gravel desert over here. Oh, is that fennel? Yep. It seems like fennel will just kind of grow anywhere, huh? Sunny days, sweeping the... Oh, great. It's everybody's least favorite stone. I don't like it anyway. Peridotite. It's not bad, it's just a really gross shade of green. Excuse me. Wait. Nope. Hoopa would probably like peridotite. Wait. I do think that Hoopa actually likes the color green, which is fair. Vihrea. Nothing. I'm finding only really grains, like wild crop-wise. I found a couple of onions, a few carrots, but I found so many grains. Ooh, a fishy. Hello there, fishy. What are you? I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna be your best friend. Kinda looks like a catfish. I've not done any fishing in fresh water. It is. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What are you? Oh, it's a sheetfish. Curious. But it's got whiskers like a catfish does. I've never even heard of a sheetfish. Alright, not finding a whole lot out here. I should just head back. No, it's not a shitfish. Andesite desert. If I had an attention span, and I don't, deserts are a good chance to look around for ore. Although this desert is pretty mountainous. So not the best for looking around for ore. Getting pretty hungry. Don't have any food on me. Oh, there's a trader. Won't have any food, though. Hello there, trader. I don't suppose you'd be willing to trade, like, 3 pieces of fennel for, like, a pumpkin. A whole pumpkin. Is there any food down here? There is a shiver, so I'll leave him alone. There is a puppy dog. 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 I'm getting pretty hungry. It's almost like I'm sprinting around and jumping like a lunatic. Boop. 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 Alright, I'll look around a little bit more and then we'll head back home. More peridotite. Whip. Sheetfish. Whoa, 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 sheetfish. Oh, sweet. More fennel. I should probably do some freshwater fishing. See what other kind of fish are out there. I've been doing a lot of ocean fishing. Since there's a lot of ocean. Doo-doo. Boom. Look at that. Now that's a current right there. Don't know where it's going. It doesn't look like anywhere. Being able to make your own fast water for the purpose of making water wheels would probably be a little bit overpowered. But my kingdom for just like a proper river that I can make a water wheel in. I still have not taken fall damage. Maybe there is a bug and I'm immune. Although I've noticed that if I'm holding down spacebar, I don't take fall damage, but if I'm not holding down spacebar, I do. So I could test it a little bit more. Bit overpowered. If to avoid fall damage, all you have to do is hold space. But I'm a bird, so I could pretend I'm just putting out my wings. Gliding safely down at terminal velocity. Terminal velocity. I can words good. I don't know if it's obvious, but I'm tired. Just a little. Ooh. Nope. Olenin van haya vasanut. I am so old and tired. Do. Alright. Let's get out of the peridotite forest, or desert. Get back home. I have a sneeze coming on. I was able to mute in time. Indeed, all I need vitun vasanut. Yeah, I get him. I'm hungry. Taking damage. Oh shit. Never punished. I should be able to catch and eat these grasshoppers. Do. All I'm finding is fennel, which I don't think I can eat. I can eat fennel. It's not very filling, though. I don't know enough about fennel IRL to know if that would be any good or not. Alright. Let's get rowing home. This old man, he played too. He played knick-knack on my shoe with a knick-knack paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. Fennel seeds are tasty. It looks like it's a root. But I like hazelnuts. So fennel seeds are like hazelnuts. They're probably good. The root seems like we use it for stink bait though. Or I say seems like. I've used it for stink bait. Licorice is also in the game. I've just not seen it yet. And just like fennel, licorice is just used for stink bait. Just gotta get back home. Rowing my way back home. I'm blind as hell, so I don't know I've got my eyes so peeled for anything along the way. I cannot wait until I've got a proper boat. Knowing me, I'm probably going to make a boat well before I actually make like a windmill. Both are going to require a lot of sails. I might as well make the thing that's going to help me explore. What good is a windmill? It would be cool if there were like edible seaweeds as well. Like you can eat seaweed IRL. Let me dry out some of the kelp. Expanded Foods adds sushi. Unfortunately, Expanded Foods is not updated for 1.22 yet. If it was, I would be making salt and curing some fish. That's what I should do. I should figure out how to play Twilight Princess multiplayer. I've seen somebody playing Twilight Princess multiplayer, so it's possible. Nintendo loves it when you, like, pirate their stuff and mod their games. We're almost home. What the hell are you doing all the way out here? Do you need a ride? No, alright. Just shove the fox in the basket. You put the lime in the coconut, and then shake them both up. Or whatever. One second. Alright. I'm almost home. Calm your tits. I get that you're starving, but, I gotta get closer. I guess I can eat one more of my fennel. There is no way I'm going to go through this much stink bait. Stink bait. Hoo-ha-ha. Whoa. Now that I've got a quarren, I can actually start making stink bait without the need for meat. Which means I'm basically set for life. What is that in the water? Just dirt? Yeah, it's just dirt. Anyway, here we are. We're home. Home, sweet place I live. I gotta get inside and eat some real food. I've been eating like raw fennel and stuff. Whoop. Oh, my stew. Boom. Fresh for 13 days. Honestly, fish is overpowered. Although I am a crazy person, so I'm spending more time than I'm sure most would. Fishing and stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and put my fennel in here. Perfect. Has it been 24 hours? But I suppose we should just moment of truth it. Hello, did I fuck it up? Or do we have charcoal? I fucked it up. Soiled it. We'll just make a small one. We need this charcoal. Soiled it. That's actually probably the first or second time I've ever fucked up a charcoal pit. I'm usually so much better at that. Much wasted wood indeed. Honestly, the only real casualty is my copper pick or shovel. We'll make a significantly smaller charcoal pit. I'm not currently working with metal. Sweet, another one of my oak trees grew. It's a lot of leaves. Whoop. I hate this. There is a way I can make these higher contrast. There we go. Let's make another one. Oh, fuck, let's make another 2. There we go. One more. That's a shovel. Alright, we're done. Put that back. Perfect. I'm not tired, everyone else is tired. Boom. What do I never wants to drop? Stuff. I think I fucked up the charcoal pit while I was making it. It only ever dispensed smoke twice like it was supposed to. Or once like it was supposed to. And that's when I opened it to check. So I think the charcoal pit was just fucked up. I should have made that third one. You're going to be here all day. I'm not going to use the shears on trees I don't care as much about. But I could probably still climb up there and break some of it by hand. Alright. Perfect. No, that's not how I fucked up the chuckle pit. I'm curious. Not how I fucked it up. What did I do specifically to fuck up my chuckle pit? I think opening it to check was probably what I went wrong. That's not enough. Let's go ahead and just make a full-size one. And I won't be paranoid this time. Probably. It's easy to claim such things. There we go, 2 more trees. Oh, you meant the pit kilns? Oak logs. Break some of the leaves. Just to get it going. Breaking the leaves not only increases my chances of getting a seed, but it will make it take less time to chop down as well. Look at it go. Why does this song get louder every time it plays? Sure, it's not. Sounds like it though. Alright. Almost done. Would be nice if I could make, like, stone shears. I get why I can't, but as a lazy person, it would be really cool. You could make some really primitive stone shears. Just sharpen some stone, make 2 like stone knives, and then connect them with a rope. Super impractical. Super funny. Alright. Did I get a single acorn? Oh, I got 4 acorns, so yes. Oak trees more than any other tree. I guess walnuts are a pretty close second. Seem pretty good about dropping seeds. One time I went from like 6 ebony tree seeds to like 8 ebony tree seeds to like 0 ebony tree seeds. All because of the tree seed RNG. I would honestly be okay with trees taking longer to grow if you could more reliably get seeds from them. Like, even if you don't take the time to cut down all the leaves, I think that trees should, at a minimum, drop enough seeds to, like, replant. Trees would go extinct if they were as stingy with their seeds as they are in the game. Alright, actually, still need more firewood. There we go. I can actually put those 5 away. Actually, no, I need 4 of those. There we go. Alright, chocolate pit made. I believe this is where the hole is. Yeah, no air, no air. And firewood. Let's get a single piece of grass. I'll need this shortly. Good thing you can get dry grass by cutting wet grass. Alright, fire pit in construction. And charcoal pit unlit. On reflection, I don't know if the rain's going to do me any favors. It wasn't raining when I fucked it up, but I want to be extra safe. I do not have it in me to waste another 4x4 charcoal pit. My lazy ass doesn't even like cutting down trees as it is. And back on the server where I was responsible for feeding everyone, I didn't collect my own firewood. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and light this up. And boom. Alright, there we go. Fingers crossed. There we go. I can see smoke rising from it like it's supposed to. So this time it's working. Don't know what went wrong last time. Any number of things I could have fucked up. We'll probably have to go back and watch the VOD to see what I did wrong. Very likely I just wasn't paying attention. But that's not new for me. I'm pretty regularly not paying attention. What's rift activity like? Low? I should be fine. But what are my planks? There we go. Ba-ba-ba. Barrel made. Let's go back inside. Let's grab my bucket. Boom. Bucket down. Honey. I shrunk the kids. Squeezy, squeezy. Boom. 0.6 liters of honey. And most importantly, more beeswax for the purposes of sealing crocs. That's a good spot for it. Let's go ahead and honk me. Well. How many vegetables do I have? Excuse me. Probably not a lot. Got onions and turnips. Let's go and grab some grain. Probably just the one for now. I don't want to be wasteful. So, single grain. Alright. Single fennel. Yoink. My bucket is on my person. Whoop. So check it out. What I can do. I can grind this into grain. Or flour. Yoink. I don't know, I'm using rye instead of like flax for this. Yoink. Whoop. Alright. I can craft this into a single dough. Dump that out. What is my gunk pot? Are you my gunk pot? Yes. Give me this. Throw you there. And put in the fennel. This. I actually do need water. I dumped it out prematurely. More water, get. Whew. Come back in here. And there we go. Makes 3 dough stink bait. Go and light it up. Actually, let's go grab. I don't have any real firewood. Some idiot turned all of my firewood into charcoal. Or is in the process of doing so. There's my raft. I guess technically I could do it with sticks. There we go. sweet. Firewood get. Jumping around at the speed of slow. Alright. Let's see here. Red meat makes 4. Whoops. Bushmeat makes 3. Go back. Fish makes 3. And dough makes 3. So red meat is the most efficient. Anyway, let's go ahead and light it up. Boom. I should make more. But I'm just doing this to show it off. Because why not? YOLO. Do a tiny bit of fishing. Whoop. Eventually I'm going to run out of stew. Really, I just want to do a bit of freshwater fishing. I have yet to do any freshwater fishing. See what kind of fish we catch in the fresh pond. But yeah. Doo-doo. Put this over here. Perfect. A little bit more. There we go. Stink bait. What do I need? Just gonna put my axe over here. My charcoal pit done. Oh, whoops. Jumped into the everything in there wants to kill me pit. I don't see any smoke. But it's also definitely not done, so I'll leave it alone. Hopefully I didn't somehow fuck it up again. There is no air in there. It's completely covered. So if I am fucking it up, I don't know I'm doing it wrong. Probably. How long are these fresh for? A day? So that's the norm. It is possible that what is going wrong is not obvious to me, because usually I build the pit from the ground up. Okay. Crop damaged by nearby salt water. Well, I guess they are pretty close to salt water. But, oh. You've already got bait on you. I can't imagine that bait's not gross. But, to be fair, it's called stink bait for a reason. Oh shit, I was gonna do some freshwater fishing. What am I doing? Other than fishing in salt water. And there we go. Come on, my brain's not working. Send help. Hopefully we get a bite. I've never fished in this pond, so should have plenty of fish. Not like the dating app. What's that deer doing? Come on. Bite, fish, bite. Is there a way to get the bait off, out of curiosity? Maybe the issue is that the bait on there has gone bad. Oh, so you can lean the fishing rod against a wall. It just requires a 3-block wall. Which means I should be able to lean it against my cabin. Come on, fishy, fishy. Bite for me, would you? Whatever, I'll just cast it in the ocean. Might need to make another fishing rod. If this one doesn't start working, who knows? Do. Come on. Bite, fish, bite. Hopefully we get upgrades to the fishing rods. I know that fish are supposed to be like a very temporary food source. But I do like me some fish. Come on, bite. Nibble, nibble. Any day now, fish. Let's see here. Bait. After the pole is baited, you can cast a line out in the water. Do. Yeah, it says the bait has been added. Curious. Am I still alive? Yes. Might have to go to bed in anticlimax. Can't seem to catch fish. This fishing rod might be forfeit. I mean, ideally it wouldn't be. Let us see here. Let's lean it against the charcoal pit. That it's hopefully not glitched out. Not seeing any smoke. And it's not been going for that long. So it's probably somehow also fucked. I don't have enough rope to make another fishing rod currently. Gonna have to go to bed IRL pretty shortly here. We'll give the chuckle pit a tiny bit more time before finding out what's wrong with it. I just need charcoal so I can make some calcined flint. And the only reason I need the calcined flint is so that I can make an oven. So that I can start making pies. If the charcoal pit is borked again, and I can't find out specifically what's wrong with it, I'll just dig another one. Because it's possible that skipping the step of digging the pit is somehow getting my brain all tossy-turvy. And therefore I can't figure out what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Am I doing anything wrong? Probably. Could I be doing everything wrong? It's more likely than you think. Alright, how many sticks do I have on my person? Enough. I have enough sticks. Alright. So there's like 3 there. 3 there. New fishing rod, get. Couldn't bait it. Doe stink bait. That pond is really small. Probably not going to get anything. Whoop. Is this fresh water or salt water? That's salt water. I can tell. Something of an expert on these things. I'm not. But I can claim to be something of an expert in these things. You know, that very well might be saltwater as well. One way to find out, let's fish in it. Actually, there's a better way to find out. Boop, boop. No, that's regular water. Let's cast. There we go. Curious. I did recently update from 4C to 5C, so it's possible that in the process of doing so, I just fucked everything up. Maybe it's like just a much less stable, unstable build. Do. The surprise, everything that wasn't working before, it's definitely not working now. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Up on the land they work all day. Out in the sun they slave away. Do 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 do. Take it from me. Has fishing been broken by the 5C? It's never taken me this long to get fish. Who knows, maybe 5C also broke the chuckle pit. That's the excuse I'm going with anyway. It's like, oh, you see this version of the game, super unstable. It is true. Come on, fish. Fish, fish. Grant unto me some fish. Somebody once asked, could I spare some change for gas? I'm not able to catch any fish. Oh, fish. Oh, what's that? Yellow striped clownfish. I can't imagine that's going to be very, filling. But I am able to fish. It's just been nerfed, I guess. Or it's buggy. I'd be willing to believe either. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo, 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 da-do, da-do. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Well, this is the ocean, so surely it's got more fish. Not to mention that I was just fishing in a different body of water than usual. I guess it depends on how it determines how much fish is in an area. Because you would assume that the vast ocean would never run out of fish. Like maybe one shoreline would. And just go fish somewhere else for a bit, and then you'll be fine. Do. Do. Here we go. I'll try fishing in here for a bit. It's a large freshwater pond. My rod is baited. Chicken over there. Poke, poke, poke. Are you eating worms, chicken? Oh, chicken swim again. What's a chicken fish? Do. Da-da-da-da. Come on, fish, sometime this week. It's raining. It's gotta be like the best time to fish. I gotta go to bed shortly. Come on. Bite, damn you. Bite. Do 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 do. Sometime this week, fish. It's not a very good showing of 1.22 fish. Come on, bite. 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 Interesting. I guess I'll go just back to ocean fishing. Well, sucks to be the fish. They are delish. Maybe people were complaining about how easy it is to get food with fish. So they're like, alright, we'll just make it impossible. Although it was impossible to get a decent amount of fish before, so they might as well have just not added fishing if that's the case. Come on. Fishy, fishy. So, I'm tired. Hurry up, fish. I gotta go to bed, IRL. All I've gotten so far is a clownfish. Do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. You're a delicious one, Mr. Fish. Get on the fucking line, fish. This clownfish I have is going to rot before I catch another fish. Come on. Rápidamente, por favor. No pedastiquitos. Weh. Alright. There is no way that I've depleted the fish population this much. So I'm just going to assume it's bugged. Let's see how much meat we got from our single clownfish. Boom. 1 meat. Delicious. It's not enough to do anything with. So we'll go ahead and put it in here on the floor. How long are you fresh for in here? 6 days. I'm not that illiterate, it's just behind chat. How long are you fresh for? 4 days. Put that in there as well. It's only 3 p.m. Can I sleep? I can. We'll sleep in the game. Check the charcoal pit. Find out it's fucked up again, somehow. In the stream. Maybe spend a tiny bit of time trying to find out what's going on with the charcoal pit. I suppose it... Ow. I suppose it could be fine. Charcoal pit? Nope, fucked up again. Oh, that's what's wrong with the charcoal pit. How'd that hole even get there? There we go. Curious. Solved the mystery. And got struck by lightning. Get inside! Alright, so that's one mystery solved. Why is fishing suddenly shit? Yeah, it's the middle of the night. And I got struck by lightning. One of those things isn't related. It is really funny, though. See if anybody is talking about why fishing suddenly sucks. Vintage story, bug reports. Crops possibly consuming too much nutrients. Well, that's RC2. I'm an RC5. Apparently there is a hammer bug in RC5. That's neat. RC4's got issues. Reed skips drop themselves when broken. That sounds like a handy glitch to have. But I do gotta go to bed. So, if you are... Wait, let me pull up my bird. Bird brain. Whew! I'll probably try to get the charcoal pit going correctly. Yeah? Nah, I'm so tired this stream kinda sucked. But they can't all be good streams. In fact, a lot of them will be bad. Anyway, if you're hanging out, whether you're chatting or just lurking, I want you to know that you're appreciated. If you're watching this at some point in the future as a VOD, and have watched me fucked up 2 charcoal pits, you have the patience of a saint and are equally appreciated. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and fizzity farewell. Now that I fixed the charcoal pit, we'll have charcoal eventually for sure. Alright. Whoop, gotta actually end the stream.